Hi guys, hello and welcome back to stream again. So how you're doing? In this video we are going to see about World Ocean Day, June 8. Today, June 8, we are celebrating World Ocean Day, and in this video we are going to see why we are celebrating World Ocean Day and how we are celebrating World Ocean Day, and what are the things that we are getting from the world oceans, and what are the things that we are giving to the world oceans. These are the things that we are going to see in this video. And regarding oceans, nearly 70% of the world is covered by oceans. Okay, nearly 70% of the earth's surface is covered by oceans, and oceans has so many things and they are giving so many things to us. And regarding World Ocean Day, the World Ocean Day has been mainly created because of the Canadian government. The Canadian government keep on insisting that a day need to be allotted for world oceans because it has so much importance. After accepting all its recognition, United Nations declared June 8 as the World Ocean Day by 2008. From 2008 onwards, we are celebrating June 8 as World Ocean Day. Fine. So this is the history of the World Ocean Day. And regarding oceans, we are getting so many things. The first thing that we are getting is the oxygen. Okay, if you take world, nearly 50% of the world's oxygen is obtained from the oceans. The remaining 50% is obtained from the forest, from the land. Okay, so how oceans has been creating oxygen? So oceans are creating oxygen with the help of the microorganisms that is present in the oceans. So the microorganisms that is present in the oceans absorbs the carbon dioxide and release oxygen, acids as well as heat. So indirectly we are getting the oxygen more acidic in nature because we have produced so much carbon dioxide because of global warming, and we are using so much fossil fuels. It leads to more carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. So more processing is done by the microorganisms, and we are indirectly making the oceans acidic. So if the ocean become more acidic, the organisms that are living in the oceans can't live there. So we are indirectly polluting, right? So we need to reduce the amount of fossil fuel usage. The next thing that we obtain from the oceans is the fossil fuels, that is crude oil. So petroleum and diesel are the byproducts from the crude oils. Okay, so the crude oil has nearly 25% of the world's crude oil is obtained from the seashores. When we are extracting the crude oil from the bottom of the sea, that is from the ocean floors, we are somewhat, there is some leakages, and also when we are transporting those crude oils from the seashore to the land, there is also some leakages. When a dolphin comes near the leakages, it gets infected and it got lung failure. And when sea birds came there to capture fishes, they also get infected by hypothermia. So there are so many organisms that affected because of the crude oil leakages. So what we can simply do is be responsible while using these crude oil products like petroleum and diesel. Fine. So if you are utilizing it in a wise manner, then the demand will go down and the extraction will keep in pace. Okay, so you are indirectly helping so much organisms. Okay, the next thing is that climate. So there is huge link between oceans and the climate. Okay, so if you take in ocean, there are two types of currents, which is a warm current and a cold current. So there is always a cycle between the warm current and cold current. Because of global warming, this cycle gets affected. So if there is warm current near an continent, the continent will get more rainfall. So this cycle has been affected. So indirectly we are affecting the climate itself. And also when warm current and cold current meets, it is a very good fishing grounds, and there is also disturbances in that because of global warming, and we are getting not enough fishes, and we are affecting the life cycle of the fishes also. So we need to be more aware of the global warming scenario, and we need to be more responsible while utilizing those fossil fuel and also the carbon dioxide releasing activities. Okay, so the next thing that we are obtaining from oceans is that there is something, okay, like fishing. So fishing is a main source of income for the fishing community, and there are zones which is called the dead zones in the oceans. If this dead zones becomes bigger, or else it increases in number, there will be less fishes and it will affect the fishing community. So what is a dead zone? If you ask me, the dead zones in an ocean is simply a zone where there is little amount of oxygen and there is more amount of nitrogen and phosphorus. Okay, so this nitrogen and phosphorus is very essential for the living of the organisms in slight amounts, but when it goes beyond a limit, it is very harmful. And this increase in the nitrogen and phosphorus content is because of the NPK fertilizers that we are using in the lands. Okay, so whether you are, when you are putting so much NPK fertilizers in your farmlands, if you are using it in excess, the water from your farmland will get contacted into the river streams and it will ultimately drains up into the oceans. Okay, so we need to use the NPK fertilizers whatever the content enough. Okay, not using it in excess in your farmlands. So if you are doing it, you are indirectly affecting the oceans. Okay, so it is called eutrophications. So we need to avoid it. We need to use the NPK fertilizers the enough content what our soil needs. We need to check it and we need to utilize the sustainable amount of NPK fertilizers. If you are doing it, you are indirectly saving the oceans, right? So the next thing that we are getting is the fishes. So nearly mostly the fishing community totally depend on these fishes, and overfishing by some people has came to lack of this species of the fishes. Some species came to extinct because of overfishing. So what I am simply is that if the demand goes down, we can save those fishes. So I am simply saying that utilize what you have. So be sustainable of buying fishes and utilizing the fishes, and don't your fish food. Okay, whatever the food is, don't waste it. Okay, so if you are getting fish for eating, utilize it in a very sustainable manner and make sure that you are not overeating. Okay, so be there, use it in a sustainable manner so that you can save a lot more people and also fishes and also the oceans. Fine. So regarding debris, okay, if we are getting debris from the oceans, if we clearing the debris from the oceans, nearly 80% of the ocean is having plastics. So regarding plastics, whether you are throwing it in the lakes or else river, it ultimately going to reach the ocean. So don't throw plastics into the water bodies. Whatever the water bodies, you simply throw it in the rivers, but it is not going to be in the river, it is going to ultimately reach oceans. So you are indirectly affecting the oceans and the ocean organisms. So simply put it in a dustbin or put it in the recycle bin, or else put it and give it to a recycle processing facility that is near you. So it will ultimately help in saving the oceans as well as the planet as well as the living organisms inside the oceans. Fine. So make sure that you are not polluting it. So everything starts from us. If we are doing it, definitely it will change the world. So we need to start it, right? So these are the things. We need to live in harmony with the oceans so that we will be having a sustainable future for us as well as the future. Okay, hope you like this video. Put a thumbs up and also tell us in the comment section about the World Ocean Day and what are the things that you have done in the Ocean Day and how we can make better saving of the oceans, right? So these are the things, and I hope you already subscribed to the channel. If not, subscribe to the channel and also click on the bell icon so that you won't lose any of our videos. So until then, it's signing off stream. Take care.